Have you forgotten what it's like to live without credit card debt? Has your credit card become an unwelcome member of the family? Have you tried to consistently pay it off, but no matter what you do, it just won't go away? If this is you, you're not alone. 1 in 3 young Australians are struggling with credit card debt. In this video, I want to share with you the #1 reason why credit card debt is so hard to pay off. And I'll also talk to you about the one thing that you need to do to get on top of that debt once and for all. So, you want to get on top of your credit card debt. Well, what is the #1 reason why credit card debt is so hard to get rid of? Well, let me give you the example of one of my best mates, Fred. Fred and I were best friends all through school. Fiery Fred, we used to call him. Now, when Fred finished uni, he started his first job as a civil engineer. In his first year, he earned $40,000. Having lived like a church mouse all through his university years, $40,000 seemed like a small fortune to Fred. But 12 months later, 365 cappuccinos, 2 overseas trips, and a new laptop later, Fred found out that $40,000 doesn't go quite as far as he thought. And in fact, he entered his first year of full-time work with no savings and $5,000 in accumulated credit card debt. So in essence, Fred had earned $40,000 and spent $45,000. Now, Fred had always been a good money manager. He'd scraped his way through university and was absolutely horrified that after just 1 year of working full-time, that he was in this situation. So he was absolutely adamant that he was going to turn it all around in his second year of work. So he set to working on a budget and soon realized that it wasn't going to be as easy as he thought. And here's why, and this is a reason why getting out of credit card debt is so hard. Because when he did the sums, he realized that to pay off his credit card, he was going to have to obviously save $5,000 to pay off his credit card, plus $1,000, which was going to be his interest bill as a result of borrowing the money from the bank. His income was still $40,000, which meant that in his second year, he was going to have to live off $34,000. Last year, he had spent $45,000. So to reduce his spending to $34,000 meant that he was going to have to spend $11,000 less than he had last year, which was like taking a pay cut of 27.5%. Now, this is why credit card debt is so hard to get rid of, because what we don't realize is that we have to make some fairly significant adjustments to the way we live life. We have to make significant adjustments to the way we spend money. And the only way to do that is to put a budget in place. You can't just think your way through spending $11,000 less. You have to be purposeful, you have to have a plan, and that plan is having a budget. So for Fred, this meant that he was going to have to live to a budget of $2,833 per month in his second year, so he had the $6,000 available to pay off his credit card debt, pay the interest on that credit card debt, and break even by the end of the year. To get on top of your credit card debt, there is no way around it. You need to have a budget. So if you want to spend less, save more, eliminate your debt, and live life without the financial stress, then please subscribe to our YouTube channel, where every Tuesday and Thursday I will share with you practical money tips from my 15 years of budget coaching experience. So click on the link below, subscribe to our channel, and I'll see you in the next video.